because it's going live on Facebook. So there is a good chance someone on Facebook is watching, but they're not making a comment. Doing Facebook, YouTube, and school. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Can you hear me on it? Can you check like just do you have the school app still? Let's just check that really quick. We're gonna let it breathe for a moment. We gotta let it breathe. How do I look?
Very nice.
You look good? Sound good? Because you can't really tell. Just gotta give it a sec. Do you have the school app?
No.
That's okay. You know we have 141.
Oh, the flyers.
Can you hear it pretty well? Or is it coming through the phone? It says my within school. Yeah, is it? Can you see it? Okay, how about now? Sweet. And it's picking me up pretty well, even though it's on my pocket. Look, I got your iPad. Because Brian stole my iPad for a little while. This is a good practice for the next one.
So people actually said they were going to come?
Well, there's like a few people on Facebook, but we always do a Tuesday night live on the school community. And there's been a lot of people that have joined recently, but it's hard to find a time that works for everybody. So.
I'll tell you what. No one shows up. We'll pull a McDonald's. We'll get a milkshake. And we'll call it.
Hey, I'm okay if no one shows up. I mean, the in-person thing's new. There's always, we have what, 3-4 people here? That's great. For everyone on the camera, glad you guys all showed up. What's that? Yeah. No, that's great. That's great. Yeah, no, I'm glad you came too. Yeah. Who do we got? We got James C. Welcome, James C. Where's James C. joining from? Is it on school? Nice. Welcome, James C. James, we were going to do a training on how to start a podcast, but we got someone typing. We're just going to answer podcast questions. We might not even go through the how to start a podcast, depending on what you need. James C., where are you from? Are you? And who? Got Rachel? Is that how you say it, Rachel? Well, I'm gonna go to my my real podcaster one, so we're on brand for the school community.
Hello.
How's it going?
Looks like we're in the right spot.
You're in the right spot.
Oh, good. How are you guys?
Good. How are you, Scott?
Doing well.
Good. It's been a bit.
Yeah, been a minute.
Yeah. Good to see you. This is like our first live event, and so we were like, will anyone come? Right now it's just you.
Oh, well,
So you might just get one-on-one.
well, we're happy.
Yeah. And a couple people online. Are you you're in the school community, right? I can't remember.
I don't remember if I've joined yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's all right. That's all right. Because we're going live on school, YouTube, Facebook. And just those 3. Anyway. Yeah. What's your name?
I'm Marin.
Marin?
Yeah.
Good to meet you, Marin. Skylar.
Skylar?
That's my wife in the back. Yeah. And we got Lars. And this is Tyler. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Nice to meet you guys.
So, yeah. Have you guys started a podcast?
No, I'm heavily considering it.
You are?
Of course, you guys have met, so he brought me here.
Yeah. It's been a while since we've talked. Yeah. When did we first talk? Like,
I know a guy. I said, great.
It was like, I think I was at Bravado, so it was like 2 years ago
wow, that's
or
a long
something.
time.
yeah.
First
Oh my
time.
gosh.
And then we talked again like a year later.
Time has
And then
flown
that was like
by.
6 months ago or something.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome to check out the sets too if you want really quick.
Sweet.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah, go, because the cameras are on too, so you can sit down, like see what you look on camera. And then we'll just give it a little time to breathe, see if anyone else shows up. Yeah, who do we got? We got anyone else online? Any comments?
Rachel,
We got Rachel.
she's curious how this works, what the pricing is like, and she definitely wants to start a podcast.
Pricing is like for Rachel, yeah, pricing like for the studio, like services, recording, editing, distribution, or pricing for training and other things on school. Let me know what pricing you're specifically curious about, and yeah, happy to answer that.
We've also got James C. attending tonight from Winnipeg, Canada.
Winnipeg, Canada, cool. Hey, this is an international event now. Thanks for joining. Wait, his name again? James. Thanks, James. Yeah, James and Rachel, ask any questions you want. We'll probably just turn this into a Q&A call. So if you have questions about your podcast, how you want it to, how to grow it, start it, launch it, monetize it, how to edit, what equipment you should get, drop your questions in the chat, and we'll get those answered. You get kind of the VIP. Anyone on Facebook? We got any YouTubers? Not yet. That's all right. I think we'll try to do lives more often. This is kind of fun, but I would love more people online. So he just needs to be.
Rachel is curious about it all.
Rachel's curious about it all. All right. As far as like studio recording.
Yeah, studio recording training.
Okay. So where's she from? Tell us where you're from. But at least here at Utah Podcast Studio, we charge $175 for an hour to record. That includes all the raw files from each camera, each microphone. We handle all the tech for you. So we usually have it set up for your specific needs. By the time you get here, you'll sit down. It's about 5 minutes for audio check, just fine tuning the cameras once you're sitting down. And we'll send you all the files. So it's like no technical side on your part. We'll do the whole thing. From there, we can edit your podcast. That starts at $100 per episode. And then we can distribute it as well, putting it on Apple, Facebook, Apple, Spotify, YouTube. We'll create clips. Clips we charge, I think we're at $25 a clip right now. $25 per clip. And then we'll also post those for you for another $25. Write description, make sure we're tagging and collaborating with your guest that you had on your podcast, and strategically post them so you get the max amount of views per episode using the social media clips. So there's a rundown for that. If you want like a one-on-one podcast coaching session, that's $150. And you can just message me in school and we can set that up there.
She said, I've seen advertisements for Utah Podcast Studio services.
Awesome.
Curious on pricing about utilizing the studio as well as everything else you have to offer. I missed that before you started.
Okay.
And then she also said, my friends and I are looking to start a podcast this year, sooner than later. I'm in Magna, Utah.
Magna, Utah. Okay, yeah, you're not too far. We have a handful of people that are from Magna, West Valley area. We'd love to have you in. You're welcome to come in for a tour as well. We're also doing a BOGO. So if you want to, kind of test it out a little more, you can do a BOGO. So you'll pay for the first one and you get the second one free. You'll just book that on your way out. We just feel like 2 times coming here gives you like the full experience and, kind of that repeated experience, and so you can really just understand how it works well. But yeah, we'd love to have you. What do you want the podcast to be about, or what's the podcast about, and how many guests? Tell me more about what you're creating. We're waiting. But yeah, we're going to do these events once a month. Beginning of the month, we'll go over something different in each one. We'll just make it a Q&A right now. Q&A. Getting some nice shots.
I was like, there's only so much to do with.
I know. You could answer, you show them the sets a little bit too. They went in there to check it out, but all right, Rachel. Yeah, tell me more about the show. That's all right. Tell me, yeah. The more details you got, the better. If you're wanting kind of like best ways to launch. That's all right. That happens.
Oh, logo deal sounds great.
Okay.
The podcast would be about everything from mental health to childhood trauma, healing, growth, and what that looks like within the Polynesian community. Healing in motion.
Okay, you're in the Polynesian community. Awesome. We have, I don't know if you've heard of Culturally Rooted. They record their podcast with us. We handle the editing. We don't do the distribution for them. They actually like to do that themselves, it seems like. But yeah, no, that would also be a good connection, I think, where if you have them on or they have you on, you can utilize their audience to help get a kickstart on your podcast. But yeah, sounds like it's on mental health, personal development, things like that. And what was the question at the end? Did you say it's how to leverage or something with the community?
Oh, she said listing the things and what that looks like.
Listing the things
Like everything from mental health, childhood,
Okay.
healing, growth, and what that looks like in the Polynesian.
Oh, okay. So that I see. So you're talking about all that and what it looks like inside the Polynesian community. Yeah, no, I think that's great. I know it seems we've had a handful of Polynesians record here, and it seems like I don't know what it is, but I think the Polynesians, they really just like are very connected and really support each other. And so a lot of the shows do really well. So yeah, give it a shot. We're here to support you, every step of the way. Your success is our success.
She said she already watches Culturally Rooted.
Awesome. Yeah, Culturally Rooted. You already watched Culturally Rooted. Cool. Yeah, no, they are awesome. They've been with us since the beginning. I think they were the second person. They're our longest client and our second person to ever record in our studio. So yeah, they've been with us for a while. They're so funny. They're so funny. I think they're coming in sometime this week, I think. So yeah, no, that'd be a good connection for you. Do you have a name for your podcast? Yeah, you got a
I
name?
think that was the
Oh.
Healing in Motion.
Healing in Motion. Okay, Healing in Motion. Awesome. Yeah, when you are actually, I have that in here. You probably won't be able to see it, but that's okay. When you're picking a name for the podcast, I like the Healing in Motion. I don't see why you couldn't name it that, but always check the availability. Go on all these individually, Apple, Spotify, and YouTube, and make sure that no one else has a podcast named that. Because I've found a podcast that's only on those individual platforms before. So like I check YouTube, Spotify, nothing there, but then it's on Apple, or vice versa. So check all of those to make sure your name is available. And then from there, I would check to see if the .com is available, because it's always helpful to have the .com for when you do build a website and you're, where you can accept sponsors or people can apply to be a guest on your show, or you can just showcase what your podcast is about. Websites really help you monetize a podcast, but so just thinking long term, it's good to see if you can get the .com. If you got all those, you're pretty solid, honestly. So from there, it's just recording, promoting, and getting as many eyeballs and ears on your show as possible.
Jizza Clarkson joined Facebook. They said, I have an idea for a podcast. I'm interested in getting help.
Jezza Clarkson. All right, Jezza, we see you. You're on Facebook. Thanks for joining. And they said what again?
They're interested in getting help.
Okay.
They have an idea for the podcast. They're interested in getting help.
All right, Jezza, what do you need help with your podcast? Do you have a name for it? Do you know what you're talking about? There's multiple types of podcasts out there. You can have, I think I have it listed here. There are typically 4 types of shows you can do. You can do a solo show. So just a monologue, just you every time on the podcast. From there, you can do an interview. So you're bringing other people on. Pretty self-explanatory. You can do a co-hosted show. So if it's you and your co-host, you're going back and forth. And then your panel discussion. So these are things like the Whatever podcast, or I think Fresh and Fit do it, or there's other podcasters that do it. But anyways, it's a panel discussion. There's like 4, 5, 6, sometimes 12 people on a single podcast. And that's another way to do it. But a lot of people have a hybrid. Well, they'll do solos, but also have a guest come on every once in a while. Yeah, Tyler, interrupt me anytime if someone asks a question or is saying anything. But
She said, okay, perfect. I definitely will do that.
awesome, Rachel. Got your comment. So yeah, free to ask any other questions, or Rachel, if you want to come into the studio and check it out, it's really helpful to just sit down. It kind of just even helps the brain think of the possibilities and the ideas, helps the the creative juices flow. As far as our Facebook comment, got anything else there?
Yeah, we're just waiting on Jessica.
All right, Jezza, yeah, send in, give me what's your podcast about, podcast name. Yeah.
I was gonna post in the school. I was gonna just post and say we're live. Good idea.
I don't think you need to. I think, it's already sent out notifications. You can go if you don't want to be here.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Up to you. Maybe you can go get us a pizza. No? Up to you. We'll do this probably just for like a half hour, and then I think we'll be done. Like,
My idea is unique. Can you help with
we can't help with upfront sponsorship. We have done that in the past, and it just doesn't work out for us, unfortunately. We end up just doing a lot of stuff for free and losing a lot. But can't do upfront sponsorships. But I will tell you that when you're recording in a studio, it is much more appealing to sponsors and to businesses to give you money for your podcast, because the audio, the video, the lighting, everything is just really dialed in and it looks really nice. So it's something that they feel comfortable having their brand represented on your show. So being in a studio really helps, whether that's a home studio or here. But I would say once you're in a studio, that helps a lot as far as getting things paid for. And then once you do that, once you start your podcast, you have good audio, good video, I would post at least a clip a day, if not 2 or 3, 3 clips a day eventually, like build up to that. And we have tools that will help you stay consistent on that. But I've seen enough people get a sponsorship within the first month that I think anyone can. But most people have to reach out to businesses or companies and get them on their, to get a sponsorship from them. So I wish we could help with upfront sponsorships. We'll probably maybe come up with some sort of like launch package where, it's like maybe a special rate for the first like 2 months or something like that. So that way that gives you a little, it kind of just helps you get the podcast launched and started. We'd be open to that if you, came in and wanted to talk details on that. But basically, true. We have memberships, so those are decently discounted. You get unlimited access to Studio A up to 30 minutes per day, and so that really helps people have more content they can create. And if they're really wanting to be aggressive and be a content creator full time, that is there and available to you. So anyway, upfront sponsorships, I wish we could. I really do. Okay. I'll be back at 8 doing Papa's. All right. Cool. So, yeah, no further comments. That's okay, I guess. Who do we have on which platform? Facebook. So we got a couple people on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, drop a comment. Let us know. Yeah, where are you from? Who? If you have any questions as far as podcasting goes, yeah, help us out. We have a presentation we can go through if that's what you'd like, but I find it helpful for me to ask the individual questions that I have, and for where I'm at in my podcast journey and content creation journey. So, yeah, shoot in your questions. Let's get it. Let's help some people. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Lars, how am I looking? Oh, good. Oh man. Yeah.
It's good with the branding, at least in the background.
Yeah, because now we'll just do this for now, because then we can at least post this online and
I'm sure I'm in a shot really quick. Just give me a good
just want me looking forward, doing shots, going really big with your show, and way out there is your dream, but you can actually achieve it in less time than you thought. Sweet. Yeah. About Utah Daily? Okay, Tyler's asking for me to tell you about my podcast. We're going to start back up, Utah Daily. So Utah Daily is Richard Beitendorf just joined. How about that? What's up, Dad? Got Richard Beitendorf on. We're doing a live event at the studio and live on Facebook, YouTube, and our school online community to help people with podcast production. So this is the first live one we're doing, and I think we just need to do a little more promotion. We got a couple people that have showed up. We got some people live on those different platforms, but yeah. Oh, it's about all I got. That's all right. Oh, what are we learning right now? Yeah. Oh, I mean, as far as events go. Yeah. More advertising for more promotion. Hey, but that's two. We could probably only go up from here. More bribery, yeah. I know. I'm just trying to how much do I want to invest into this? I mean, it really could be pizza's not a lot. It could be a pizza. Yeah, just a pizza hangout / Q&A networking event. And maybe that's what we should do as far as, because I want to do one live event every week. I think one of them could be that, where it's just networking. We got someone on YouTube. Awesome. If you're on YouTube, any of the platforms, put your questions in the comments. How to podcast, how to monetize, how to start, equipment, all the questions, and we will answer them as they come in the list, in the order that they come in. But yeah, we're starting up Utah Daily very soon. Utah Daily is a podcast to highlight business owners, professionals, what else? Singers, anyone in Utah who is, doing something moving forward, has something to share, a story to share, and wants to be promoted. We're going to work on doing a daily show. It's called Utah Daily, so we can, try to do it daily. That will be a lot. That's why we're keeping editing pretty simple. But we'll at least have multiple episodes per week. So if you want to network with people or just learn about what they're doing, we are going to have that on Utah Daily on the website. It'll be on YouTube, so you can see who's out there to network with and what they're doing. Because we're going to highlight people that are doing cool stuff. So especially as far as content creators go or business owners, if you want to network with them, that's a great way to do it. We'll have links to their social media accounts if you want to reach out to them. So yeah, if you want to get promoted on a podcast, just come into the studio, ask us about being on the show. So there's that. All right, what else? Got anyone else? Should we call it? Okay. We are gonna end this live pretty soon. If anyone's jumping on, we're gonna end it probably in give it another 5 minutes live, and then we'll end it about 7:30, so 4 minutes now. So yeah, I need you to have a pellet gun, and every time I say you shoot me with it. That'd be hilarious. When do we do tours at the podcast studio? Anytime, yeah. You can walk in. Walk-ins are welcome, but if there's someone in the studio, then you, I guess if you both have been wanting to come in. If you aren't doing anything and want to just run over right now and check it out, you can. Yeah, it's a great time. Come check it out. But we do tours every day, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. People, you can schedule that online, or you can walk in. If someone walks in and people are recording, that's the only bummer. So I would always call in, because then you can't see the studios that you want to record in. So yeah, that's all right. YouTube person, yo, we want to hear from you. I see you on YouTube. Come on, ask your podcast questions. Do you have a podcast? Let us know do you have a podcast, or are you wanting to start one? You can even just let us know that. Let's see. Yeah, I'd say this is going well. This is going great. Maybe we should go live every day. Every day. Wouldn't go well. Have you seen the people on TikTok? There's people on TikTok that basically just have a phone like attached to their chest, and it's like facing down, or it's facing, or even like I've seen TikToks where they're doing a live and they have their phone just in the kitchen of a restaurant, and they're just doing their thing and people are watching. I've thought about, like, what if we did something like that where you can do that. You can watch someone edit a podcast. I don't think that'd be that interesting, but I think some people are like really want to know like how to edit a podcast. Or come ask all your questions. We got all of our questions answered online. Hey, how many people did we have live total, you think? We get a dozen? Yeah, total on all the platforms put together. Can you take a picture of the room empty? Oh, just this room. Have you done that?
Oh, no.
I'm just gonna need this by next year when we're doing like a 300-person event. Our naked room.
The most we had on Facebook at one time was 5 viewers.
Nice.
We had one person on YouTube for a while. We only had James C. from schools. So shout out to them.
Yeah. Baby, baby, we're dancing with the strange. That's all right. What time we got? 7:30? You can end the lives.
Okay.
We'll call it there. So what's your podcast going to be about?
Well, I do wedding planning.
Cool.
And I tried to find a podcast on wedding planning because, I wanted to listen to it. And there isn't one in Utah. So that's kind of what I wanted to do.
So something like Utah wedding planning.
Yeah.
Really great.
DIY tips.
I think the simpler it is, the easier it is for other people to find.
Right.
So I have a friend, she does photography,
Oh, cool.
and so for weddings,
Oh, yeah.
so she started her podcast. I think she's just been busy and hasn't done it a ton, but she called it a joy-filled moment.
Oh.
But that doesn't quite like, you're not going to type that in trying to find a podcast on weddings.